A federal high court in Abuja on Friday lifted an interlocutory injunction earlier issued to stop the All Progressives Congress National Convention from holding. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has transferred the immediate past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, from its Lagos zonal office to its headquarters in Abuja. EFCC spokesman Wilson Uwujarin confirmed this, noting that Obiano was transferred to Abuja on Friday morning. Obiano was arrested by the EFCC on Thursday night at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos State, hours after his handover to the new Anambra governor, Charles Chukwuma Soludo. On Friday morning, reports had emerged that Obiano had been released from the EFCC custody. But speaking on Friday, the EFCC PRO stated that the reports were false and that the ex-governor was still with the commission. Sources say Obiano would be interrogated on issues involving allegations of corruption. At number 9, Nigeria has raised $1.25 billion through the issuance of a 7-year Eurobonds. The Director General of the Debt Management Office, Patience Oniha, made this known in a statement on Thursday. Mrs. Oniha said that with this feat, Nigeria has become the first African country to access the international capital market in 2022. According to her, the country's ability to access the Eurobonds at this time was a confirmation of Nigeria's established presence with the ICM and engagement with investors on a continuous basis. She said the proceeds of the bonds would be used to finance the budget and bridge infrastructural deficits. The DMO boss added that the Eurobonds would also strengthen economic recovery and contribute directly and in full to the level of Nigeria's external reserves. At number 8, Multichoice has fixed the 8th edition of the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards for May 14, 2022. During a press conference on Thursday, the award organizers announced an 8th-day lineup of events, which will culminate in the awards night on May 14th. The executive head of content and West Africa Channels Multichoice Group, Dr. Busola Tejumola, said, "We received a good number of quality entries from across the continent for this edition of the AMVCAs, and we are pleased to reveal the final shortlist of nominees, which we are confident embody the excellence the awards is renowned for." The 8th-day event will commence with an opening night on Saturday, May 7th. This will be followed by a first-ever AMVCA runway show in partnership with Bella Niger Style on Sunday, May 8th. On Monday, May 9th, will be Multichoice Talent Factory Day with movie screenings and panel discussions by students of the MTF Academy. Meanwhile, a live broadcast event hosted by actors Adeswai Tommy Wellington and Daniel Etemefiong will be held on Saturday, March 19th, to announce the year's nominations. At number 7, Boko Haram terrorists invaded Gubio local government headquarters of Borno State on Thursday and kidnapped the principal medical officer serving in the whole council, Dr. Gaidam Bulama. This is coming less than a week after some group of terrorists invaded Monguno local government area and kidnapped a senior staff of an international non-governmental organization, Malam Al-Kali Mohammed. Eyewitnesses narrated that Dr. Bulama was kidnapped when the insurgents, who rode in a camouflage Hilux vehicle and motorcycles, freely entered the residence of the medical doctor located a few meters away from security formations. The terrorists reportedly whisked away the medical doctor at about 2 a.m. without confrontation, even as the insurgents did not touch anyone nor loot property. At number 6, the African Development Bank says it is targeting the creation of 400,000 jobs through the establishment of special agro-industrial processing zones across the country. AFDB Director General, Nigeria Country Department, Lamin Barrow, who spoke at the Agribusiness and Food Security Summit held in Lagos State on Thursday, said it will impact some 1.5 million households as direct beneficiaries, with a target to create 400,000 direct jobs and up to 1.6 million indirect jobs. He said the bank is supporting Nigeria to implement bold policy measures to drive the transformation of agriculture and foster economic diversification through the development of SABs. At number 5, windstorm has destroyed over 327 houses in 2 communities of Nkarasi and Abinti in Ikom local government area of Cross River State. It was gathered that the windstorm also rendered over 2,500 persons homeless. The South-South Zonal Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, Godwin Tepiko, led a team of officials from the agency alongside staff of the Cross River State Emergency Management Agency on the assessment tour of the affected areas on Thursday. At number 4, President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the renewal of the appointments of Malam Aliyu Abdul Rahman Diko as Chairman of the Bank of Industry and Mr. Olukayode Piton as the Managing Director and CEO for another term of 5 years. In a letter seen on Friday, signed by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, the renewal takes effect from May 27, 2022. Under the leadership of Diko and Piton, the BOI delivered results on its mandate to transform Nigeria's industrial sector by providing long-term financing and counter-cyclical loans diversified across industries such as agro-processing, gender businesses and renewable energy, among others. At number 3, the Economic Community of West African States has said it donated $1 million to assist vulnerable families in Nigeria in 2021. This was contained in a joint statement by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development and the ECOWAS, released in Abuja on Friday. ECOWAS said the fund was granted to the Nigerian government as part of its humanitarian assistance to victims of violent conflicts in the northwest and northeast part of the country. In collaboration with the World Food Programme, ECOWAS said 840 food insecure households in Zamfara, Katsina and Borno states were targeted. At number 2, domestic airlines under the aegis of the Airline Operators of Nigeria have suspended their threat to shut down flight operations in the country over the outrageous hike in the price of Jet A1 fuel. AON Vice President and CEO APC Allen Onyema announced this on Friday. The AON had on March 15th threatened to shut down their operations on March 18th if the government could not find a lasting solution to the marketers to reduce the Jet A1 price. Speaking on Friday, Onyema noted that the decision taken by the local carriers was a patriotic contribution to President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. The Airpeace boss said airline operators were currently considering scaling down on the number of flight frequencies in order to minimize cost of operations. Finally, at number 1, a federal high court in Abuja on Friday lifted an interlocutory injunction earlier issued to stop the All Progressives Congress National Convention from holding. The judge, Justice Bello Kawu, vacated the interlocutory order earlier made on November 18, 2021, following an application by APC's legal team. The order was vacated by the judge who relied on a recent Supreme Court decision which held that a party member does not have the right to take the party to court. An APC member, Salisu Umoru, had sued the chairman of the Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Governor Mai Malabuni of Yobe State, and the Independent National Electoral Commission, seeking an order to stop the planned convention of the party. The judge had granted an interlocutory injunction sought by the applicant, but the order was vacated on Friday following an application to set aside the order by Shuaibu Aruwa, a senior advocate of Nigeria. That's all for today, but before I go, I would like to remind you that the 2023 general elections is drawing closer. Do not fail to get your permanent voters card.